body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. Because the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber-psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
There we are. I think we're live. Hello, YouTube. How are we doing today? What's going on, everybody? So Claire and I were just having dinner and watching an episode of Dexter. We've been trying to get an episode in each evening for a little while now, as best we can when we have time. And I was like, okay, I've got like 2 minutes left on this episode. It's time to go live. Okay, let's finish the episode. Anyway, yeah, so hi, everybody. Good to have you all here. Happy Monday. I see Voyager was in the chat way before the stream started. I'd actually come in right before we started dinner, and I went ahead and set up the stream and technically went live in YouTube, but I hadn't used the streaming software to send any data to YouTube. So the stream was sitting there idle in YouTube awaiting data from the streaming software. So when I came in here, all I had to do was click go live in the streaming software and boom, we're up. But anyway, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Voyager 665, first one in the chat. Check that shit out. And Stickman 4131, next one in. How are you, Stickman? What you up to, bud? Yeah, we can't stop the show with just 2 minutes left exactly. And you know, it's fucking Dexter, man. It's usually like a cliffhanger ending that's super dramatic, you know. You got to finish the episode. But anyway, who else do we have with us? Digital Degenerate DD, welcome in. Good evening. And Violent Jones is here, recently promoted channel moderator. What's up, Violent Jones? How you doing? No rush. Got to finish my harvest. What are we harvesting? Interested to hear about that one. And Stickman's cleaning up the kitchen. Yeah, right. Okay. And Darth Bobo is here. Good evening, Darth Bobo. Never got around to finishing Dexter. Halfway through the last season. How many seasons are there? I know we're currently watching. Oh, outstanding. Thank you. We're currently watching season 4. That's one that Claire said that she'd been wanting to watch with me. No spoilers. Nobody spoil it, she says, because I'm actually not that familiar with the show. I never watched it back in the day when it was like, is it still airing? Are they still doing episodes of it? Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I hated it.
Claire said she didn't enjoy the last few seasons, so. But she hasn't seen the newest stuff. But anyway, that's enough about Dexter. I'm enjoying it. It's, you know, it's something to watch. It's funny. It's interesting. It's clever writing. I'll certainly give them that. It's definitely clever writing. Oh, you're harvesting on your farming simulator. That's right. I forget. You're like really all about that farming simulator. Yeah. That's cool, man. I should play one of those games just for fun. I've never played anything quite like that. I've always been more of an action game kind of person myself. Action role-playing type games, first-person shooters, things of that nature. That's one of the things, or I guess a compounded factor here. Several of the things that I love about this game is that it's like a first-person shooter, but it's a little bit turn-based as well, kind of like Fallout. Think of like the Fallout 3, New Vegas, and Fallout 4. And to some degree, Fallout 76, where you have like your VATS targeting mode that'll slow everything down and let you pick your targets specifically. So it's similar to that kind of gameplay loop. It's a first-person shooter that still has a way to, let you slow down time and be in control of the pace of the action like a turn-based game would. It's just some badass loot, just fucking laying here on a bench. Later. Yoink. Akako. V, my dear. The hard work you... wrong button. I was going to do this one. There we go. Stickman, member for 15 months, nearly a year and a half. Holy shit. Yeah, let's play some games, right? I believe she has taken a look at the channel, sure. There's a question for you in the chat, bottom of the chat there. Oh, and we need to say hello to Scott. What's up, Scott? Oh, you brought me a glass of wine.
No, hey, did you want a whiskey?
Yes, please. In a minute when you get up.
And
no
tell
rush.
Voyager, yes, I did.
Yes, she has. That's the response I got. I'm sorry, I don't have anything else for you at this time. Nothing to report at this time. All right, man. So let's talk about God tier quick hacks, right? I've been doing a bit of leveling up. The way the level tier system works in this game, once you hit level 40, which as you can see, I'm currently level 44. Once you hit 40, you unlock the ability to purchase tier 5 stuff, which is your top tier stuff. And I've also come across some crafting recipes to make some tier 5 stuff. So I've been able to customize. I've finally been able to start dialing in the build as far as what weapons I'm carrying and what mods they have on them. I don't quite have specifically what I want yet, but I'm real close. And now that I have the ability to craft weapons, now I can be in control of which mods my weapons have in them, which is, oh, thank you, baby. It's something that's specific to this game. That the only complaint that I have about this game, as far as like the way the mechanics work, let me go into one of these weapons. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you're considering playing this is something you'll want to know. I recently found out I had been doing something wrong from the very beginning. I'd like to help you avoid that mistake. The way that weapon mods work in this game, you can see like the shotgun that I have highlighted here, the L69, has 2 golden dots on the icon. In the upper left-hand corner of the picture of the shotgun, you see the 2 golden dots there. That indicates that it has 2 mods in it. And here are the mods that I have. These are also gold quality tier 5 mods. Here's what you want to know about the weapon mods in this game. Let's go into the backpack where it shows just everything you have. Let's take a look at the weapon mods. You'll see now I have a massive amount of lower level kind of crappy stuff. Like this is tier 1, this is tier 2, these are tier 3. I have a bunch of tier 4, and then I've only been able to craft a handful of tier 5. Here is where I fucked up. This is why this is important. I had thought early on in the game, well, these are low level mods. You know, I would use a few here and there. I'd put one in a weapon, be like, yeah, sure, I've got a mod in my weapon. Cool, let's keep playing. But all the excess stuff that I had, I would just trash them. I would either scrap them for crafting materials, especially once I unlocked tier 4, where I could unlock or scrap those and start getting tier 4 crafting materials off of them. So I was scrapping all these excess mods, lower level stuff that I didn't want. I had no fucking idea. The only way that I found so far, the only way that I know of to upgrade mods to tier 5 is to combine multiple versions of the same mod. So the reason that's important, the structure of the game requires you to be collecting the lower level ones, collecting them, hanging on to them, and combining them into higher and higher tiers, which I should have fucking guessed because that's how crafting works in this game. But my assumption was that we would be using tier 4 and tier 5 crafting components to make the tier 4 and tier 5 versions of these weapon mods. The mistake in my logic was I didn't know that you combine the mods to make more mods, to make higher tier mods. It doesn't use crafting parts at all. The crafting components, it doesn't use those for weapon mods. So my mistake was I was not collecting these early on and combining them. I was just selling them and trashing them. So now I've had to go around to every gun merchant in the game. I've made a couple of cycles around to all the gun merchants. I've spent hundreds of thousands of credits buying up lower tier mods. I'll just go to the fucking gun merchant and purchase all the mods that he has that I want that are like tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, stuff like that. And then I combine them. And that's how I managed to get all of my weapons have badass tier 5 mods in them. But it took that level of effort because I didn't understand how it worked at first. So if you consider playing this game, I hope to save you that fucking headache. That's how weapon mods work. You combine the weapon mods themselves to upgrade them. You don't use crafting materials for those specifically. But the thing about this game, like I was going to say, the complaint that I have, when you find a weapon on an enemy, it's just random mods in it, or possibly no mods at all, or possibly no slots for mods. It's random. It's totally at the mercy of the RNG gods. So now that I can craft the weapons themselves, I can craft this weapon, put some mods in it, later decide, you know what, I'm not happy with these mods, scrap the fucking weapon, craft another version of it, slap 2 different mods in it. So it's kind of a roundabout way of being in control of which mods your weapons have equipped, but we're finally at a tier where we can do that. We can simply craft new versions of the weapon and put new mods in it if we want to. So that's been a really fun experience. Now that I've got that shit figured out, I've been able to get it dialed in a little better. And like, for example, on this fucking shotgun, look at the 2 gold dots at the bottom. You see the list of effects, the 2 gold dots at the bottom that tell you the stats that I have added. 100% dismemberment chance. If I shoot you at this, it will take your limbs off. 100% chance of dismemberment. plus 25% torso damage for 5 seconds on dismemberment. Once you dismember somebody for the next 5 seconds, you've got an extra 25% damage to torso, which is guaranteed because it's a 100% chance. And then also it just has a flat 20% damage bonus, just 20% damage against enemies, flat. So it's like, this is my room sweeper right here. This is my, oh my God, it's kind of better than the auto shotgun in Days Gone weapon. Cause it's a smart weapon, and every individual pellet fired from the shotgun will track and trace enemies and fucking loop around corners and go over cover and stuff. It's brilliant. I'm having so much fun with this. In fact, it's really the only gun I've been using. I'll go through the entire mission using my God tier quick hacks, which I'll show you in a second, to eliminate everybody stealthily and quietly. And I roll up on the bounty target or whatever, the person I'm there to be killing, pop up with that shotgun and blam, just fucking obliterate them. It's like, yeah, bounty target eliminated. Let's go. It's fucking great. I've been having a ton of fun with this. But with the maxed out tier 5 plus Arasaka MK5 cyber deck installed, that was a mouthful. With it at top tier, what it does is the enemies now take 100% longer to trace your location. So that super annoying bullshit where you start to get spotted in an event and you got the little tracking bar, enemy is tracking you and it's building up. It takes twice as long for that to happen now because I have the top tier of it, which that's been nice. So yeah, that allows me to use the top tier level 5 mod, or I'm sorry, the quick hacks. And this is where it gets fun because shit like this is where you're able to roll through a place and nobody knows you were there. Because this one in particular, the Sonic Shock, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullet points of list of items, a list of bonuses that it grants you. Finally, at the bottom there, cloaks the enemy from their allies' sensory systems, causing them to be ignored. I'm going to say that again because that's pretty fucking significant in this game. It cloaks the enemy from their allies' sensory systems, causing them to be ignored. That means you can do anything you want to that person. Once you have applied a tier 5 Sonic Shock to that enemy, you can do pretty much anything you want to them. You can use other quick hacks on them and stuff, and nobody notices. They'll be standing right beside another enemy. Nobody notices. It's crazy. I've been loving it. All right, so we're actually going to get started here. That's just kind of a brief overview of what we're talking about in this episode with the God tier quick hacks and like the top level weapons and stuff. I'll show you why I'm having so much fun with it here in a few. All right, Ryan Alsop, my brother. What is up? Fashionably late. Don't sweat it, dog. Glad you're here. Robbie McCauley has joined us. What's up, Robbie? Mega Man the Blue Lion has arrived. Mega Man, my boy. What's up, man? All right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, story missions, shall we? What is my actual next? Hey, it's the story, the main story mission. I actually don't know. This has been on there for a long time. Is this a story mission? All 4 of them will be staying at your dad's house, and he's a bit overwhelmed. Oh, wow. Yeah, family, a lot of family in town. Yeah, that can be overwhelming. Here, let's do this. That's the one I wanted. This tells you what are like actually missions. We could start Phantom Liberty. I don't think it's quite time to do that. I think you're supposed to do that a bit later in the game. I don't know what this one is. These are like Delamain missions. Let's have a look at this one. Let's meet Notel Motel Room 210. What the fuck is this? No, like, actually, I really want to know. I want to know what mission this is. Oh yeah, I need to pull this up on my phone as well, so I have a quality control version up. Still has the video that I was watching last. There we go. Hey, check it out. I'm live.
Safety and well-being of its passengers.
Did y'all know I was live? Holy shit, man. There we go. And we're off. Captain Caffeine! What's up, Cap? Okay, I think I know what. Yeah, so I found a refrigerator with a 20-year-old corpse in it that had some pretty badass cyberware installed, and I have a mission to go ask somebody about said cyberware. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong. I want to go basically dead ahead. Yeah, and there should be a fast travel point nearby.
I do it.
Did I read that right?
Yes, tomorrow.
My only problem with the mini-map in this game is that it doesn't... I see the fast travel thing now. But the only problem I have with the mini-map in this game is that it doesn't have actual compass directions on it. It doesn't show you what's north or east or south or west. It's just like, that way. Which is cool when you have turn-by-turn navigation turned on. Like, for example, if I have a marker set, if I have a marker set, sure, it'll take you straight to it, and it's actually really reliable. Even the pathing, if like you have to go upstairs and around back here and over a level here, it's like the pathing will take you there. Just follow the path. But like if you just want to navigate down the street, I'd kind of like to know which way is north, man. And I could just figure it out myself. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Didn't I select the go to afterlife mission? No, I did not. How did I fail to do that? Fucking brain. Yeah. I have... No. It's, this one. That's the one. Loser. Expert gaming right there, buddy. And I want to untrack this. What? Resizing windows, sorry. There we go. Okay, oh, that's a... What the fuck? Is that an outfit? Or, oh my, are you... Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Hi. Okay. Anyway. Let's make a save before we get started here.
Who would have thought?
Oh, is that okay? Do the tarot cards do anything? You like unlock anything for fucking with those? Or are they just like there? Okay, I gotta kill the other marker that I set. There it is.
Hey, what gives?
And it still has that thing set. Okay, hang on. I don't know why the map is being weird. It still has this fucking scanner mission set. There we go. And what the hell is set now? Another one way down here? No, don't want that one set. Untrack. Now let me see how many fucking markers I have. I have no markers. Back to the journal. And this is the one we want to be tracking right now. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Okay, thank you. Google Maps was freaking out. Now let's make a save game. Yeah, it does. Yeah, fucking context matters, right? It does depend on how well you get along with those members of your family. Some of us have some weird fucking family members, man. All right. Howdy. Well, that's an interesting
Listen,
response.
from one netrunner to another. Got any pro tips you could spare?
Don't see why not. If you're cool
Okay.
with Rogue, you're cool with me.
Interesting.
I can sell you a few tricks of the trade from the Bartmoss set.
Oh, really?
Reach Bart Moss. The Bart Moss. Tell me you're not
Well,
fucking with
I don't have a lot of money with me right now. I kind of spend it on weapon mods and shit.
A slew of ice-breaking grams and protos in the darkest corners of the net.
Heard how paranoid he was. Any idea what happened to him?
Who knows? But I was able to dig up a few classic Bartmoss relics. Here, let me show you.
Well, then. What is the fish and visitors rule? Stickman, I'm not familiar with that figure of speech. Okay, I don't think he actually has anything that I need. One thing that I've found a bit interesting, not many people have tier 5 quick hacks for sale. Like, this person has up to tier 4 quick hacks. And what is this, a schematic? No, he does actually have a single tier 5 quick hack, which I already have, by the way. But still, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, Ryan, you've been at odds with your sister for a long time. I know, man. Yep. Trying to motivate, start cleaning up or something. Okay, so I didn't need anything from him. It's cool that we unlocked that, but I didn't need anything from him.
Moss's deck.
I actually already have better, or like specifically the stuff I want.
Torrance tapes.
I'm sorry, you said what now?
Being serious.
I'm gonna show him my deck.
Look-see.
Y'all want to see my deck?
Ooh, running shits.
Running shits, goddamn.
Where'd you ferret this out?
It's a very earthy expletive there. All right. Yeah, I found it in a fridge, man. Yeah.
In a fridge. Next to its former owner's rotting corpse.
Bartmoss all the way. Netwatch made him a wanted man when looking in Shanghai, Lahore, Santiago de Chile, while that dog alighted to the net. Wonder how long he'd have kept buzzing those wires if the power hadn't gone out.
Think you can pull anything off it?
Can you pull anything off my deck?
Text coming apart, humidity damaged. Encryption on the mem cube. Gotta be near divine.
Spare me the two-step, yes or no?
I can try. Failure, though, is a distinct possibility. Then all data will be
Tito. What's up, Tito?
and gone.
Well, I have a recent save game.
No risk.
Let's
no
do it.
reward. Get to it.
Okay. Put the deck on the counter. Just
Oh my goodness, I have to just lay my deck out on the counter so you can examine it. That's graphic, man. I don't know that I'm comfortable with that, honestly. Where did you want my deck? Place the deck on Nix's desk.
yours.
Okay.
all yours. Oh, V. Got no sense of reverence. Expect if you found the goddamn Holy Grail, You'd fill it with caramel corn and Pop-Tarts. Now, let's get this show underway. Most data's corrupt, but not all. Password. A dict attack, maybe. Nothing doing. And what about injecting a command? Ha! We're golden.
I mean, he is kind of, I don't know, he looks like he's kind of ready to handle some deck. Maybe that. Whoa, hello. No, I'm glad. Don't put your deck in that. Like, I don't, I'm over here on this side of the room.
His skull sponge will be well done stick.
Oh, find a way to save. Oh, shit. Well, can I unplug this shit?
God, a brain broiler. You absolutely sure you want to jack in?
Yeah, if I get some credits out of it. How about, yeah, I bet I can do that. BD 55 1C, and I just need an E9 and we're golden. What did we do? Is he okay? Hey, he's okay.
Fuck a muffin.
Would that make it a cum muffin?
Apparently. What feels like I got a skull full of hot embers. Just... what the hell happened?
You started convulsing, lights went out, outlets started spitting sparks. So, I sat down and finished for you.
Hold up. Mean to say...
Organized messes, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I know where it's at, okay? Yeah.
I'm the best net runner in town, after all.
I don't know about that, but...
But... maybe someday.
Yeah, I wouldn't claim that myself. That was just
See
dialogue.
what you pulled from this artifact. Logs, mail, chat history of sorts. Potentially interesting, but nothing explosive.
Shame, kinda. Well, I guess I can delve some more,
Organized
see if I can find
chaos.
something interesting in there.
Listen, my services usually command a tidy sum, but this time, well, seems you rendered me a service. Take this. Handful of demons live on that shard. Wasn't Bart Moss who coded them, but they should be useful nonetheless.
Thanks, Nix. You gonna get it together? Be
So
all
it
right?
seems like a phenomenally bad idea to have this tech that only really operates if you jack it directly into your skull. I mean, wouldn't you want to have like some sort of interface, like an external interface where maybe you could use an adapter to plug it into a computer first so that you don't infect your brain with the malware directly? Does that make too much sense? Is that not dystopian enough, I suppose? All right, well, that was interesting. Did we get anything from that? Did that do anything for us even? I don't know. I guess this is a mission. Let's try that. Can never find my way out of here. Okay, we're back in the club. Maybe there will be some exit signs. Okay, I know the bar is on my right when I come in. There we go. I found some exit signs. Fantastic. Okay, let's get out to the street. That way I'll be able to call my bike so I can take off. Well, actually, hang on. There's a fast travel point right there. That's even better. Let's do that. Okay. And we're supposed to be calling somebody. Mr. Hands. Hi, Mr. Hands.
V is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Oh,
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief.
shit, Cap, you made me spit water out of my straw. It's like Shawshank Redemption, where I'll slowly take my personal stuff home a bit at a time.
Led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
Really not doing biz with the Voodoos.
Surprised. I strive to avoid risking my dealings. They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend. No harm in asking around. I just need information from you. A springboard, if you will.
Let's say there's something I got that they want.
You've got something for the VDBs. Trust me, they don't want it. They don't need it. An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will, all in-house. But if you insist, a moment, please.
No, this is Claire's. Yeah. She's a big Packers nerd.
But fear not. They're just a call away.
He is the only fixer in Pacifica. Not like they can just blow him off.
V, it's your lucky day. If you're serious about making headway in Pacifica, that is.
Work some magic for me?
As I said, whatever you're offering, the V-Boys could not, and I quote, give a shit. You kept the receipt, I trust. Yet a counteroffer was forthcoming, a gig. Successful completion thereof could earn you an audience with Brigitte.
No comment.
Contact next.
Church, Sloan Lane, inside by the altar. They'll know to look for you.
Got it. Thanks, Hans.
Yeah, dealing with these guys sounds like a phenomenally bad idea. Let's go right away. That was back in April. Still behind the file cabinet that I requested. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, scheisse. So I had a good day at work today. It was a good Monday. Yeah, Tito, that is correct. Claire lived pretty much right across the fucking street from Lambeau Field when she lived in L.A. before we moved up here to Colorado. Yeah, she's a big nerd. She owns, she's a co-owner of the team. I think she owns probably like 1/50,000th or something. All right. Oh, the Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Yeah, it's yep. Yeah, I mean, if you had a proper file cabinet, maybe your desk wouldn't be a mess. Eh, boss? Oh, what do we have going on here? This is interesting. Sermon. What the? Oh, hi.
You are V. We have been waiting.
You my contact? Someone finally gonna tell me about this job?
I'm just the man in the middle. You will learn more.
Co-owner of Disney. Okay.
Wanna talk with Brigitte? She here somewhere?
No. Shopping center by the intersection. Go to the butcher shop there. Ask for Placide. He will tell you the details.
Placide. He sounds like an asshole. Hey, where's my double jump? There we go. Rhett Mizell, welcome in, Rhett. How are you?
Pas sorti tant qu'on l'a toujours fait. Li pas fait aucun sens pousser li cognac. She's done.
Moi pas connais. Il te semblait très déterminé.
Oh, li pas changer l'idée.
Looking for Placide.
Placide.
Isn't this part of like the part of the DLC? I thought this stuff with the Voodoo Boys was expansion stuff. Look into the camera. I'm looking.
Placide,
C'est
regardez là.
ou pas dodo.
Been like 5 months since you made it in for a stream. Damn. Okay.
Dodo,
Well, I'm glad you made it tonight.
Maman ou pas là, les
Doing really good, actually.
papa ou
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I had a good day at work. It was not at all a difficult day or a stressful day, just kind of just a strenuous day, right? What I was doing today was topping very young, very small plants. That means removing one little node of growth off the top of the plant. Like, okay, here's a kind of a shitty, oversimplified example, but like, let's say you have a formation on the plant where there's 3 branches going out like this. If you take and you snap the middle one off, the other 2 will then grow out. Because like what'll happen when you have this formation, only the main one here in the middle will really accelerate its growth, and the rest will just kind of be little things sticking out the side. But if you take and you pop this guy off of there, well, now you've got these 2 coming out the side that are just going to go nuts, and you can later top those, and you'll have 2 more branches that'll come out. So it's a way of like cultivating the plant to grow in a specific pattern where it has the maximum number of limbs that the structure of the plant can possibly support. So I did that on about roughly 2,000 plants today. But really it was just going through and making sure that they all had at least the first node of topping done. So none of them got missed, you know. And then I was able to go back around and kind of take my time and nitpick and make multiple branches on some of the plants. But the thing is, in that room, all those plants are up top on like a rack that's way up high. I'm like on top of a 6-foot tall ladder for every minute of the job because I need to access the top rack. So it's like my fucking knees hurt, my back hurts. It takes a lot of like core strength because you're standing on a ladder and then you have to lean over and like manipulate the plant and pull the nodes back and be like, okay, there's the one to take. And okay, there's the one to take. You know, it's like, it's really meticulous work. Standing at the top of a fucking ladder doing really meticulous work. It's not necessarily difficult or stressful or anything. It's just, well, my knees hurt and my back hurts and it takes a lot of core strength. So it's very, very exhausting day. But not a bad day, you know? Well, I currently work in an indoor cannabis grow facility here in Colorado. In Colorado, cannabis is legal, so you can, work for places that grow and cultivate for like mass production. So that's what I do. I'm one of the growers, one of the gardeners at the grow facility.
It's now or never.
I really wish I was joking about the patio chairs.
You Placide?
Solid sativa. My best work is made under the ladder. Okay. That sounds really specific.
Want to talk to your boss?
Yeah, man, that Zaza, he says. Yes, we grow 5-star quality cannabis at our facility. What are we? Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. I wish I had my skill up high enough for that one.
I want to talk to Brigitte.
But they send you to me.
And you'll tell me more about the job.
Yes, but not here. Follow me.
Where are we headed?
Yeah, it's an interesting day job. I really enjoy it, honestly, because for me, I am actually a gardener. I'm basically just a gardener, but the plants that I work with are cannabis plants. But I really enjoy like being in the back, being in the grow rooms, working hands-on with the plants. I went in knowing virtually nothing about botany, knowing nothing about horticulture, Really not even an amateur gardener myself. I don't grow herbs. I don't have an herb garden. I don't grow tomatoes out back or anything like that. I should do, and I will start soon, actually. I intend to. But it's not something I'm already doing, not something I'm already familiar with. So I really went into the cannabis industry knowing nothing about actually cultivating plants.
But never finished. Until last week.
But I've been able to learn a lot.
But now?
My boss there is actually a really good dude. He's kind of taken me under his wing. He's been showing me around, teaching me stuff, actually explaining how stuff works and why it's done that way and, the reason for doing things certain ways. And so I've been learning a lot, but also in my free time, but more specifically when I'm at work and like my hands are busy, but my brain doesn't need to be engaged, kind of like topping the plants. That's your hands are busy, but your brain isn't necessarily needed. You just make the observation and pluck the part. So what I do is I listen to podcasts and YouTube videos and audiobooks and stuff that are about growing and about the anatomy of the plant and the science of horticulture and things like that. And so I've been able to learn a lot about growing in general. And so now here lately, whenever my boss is trying to tell me something or explain how something works, it's like, oh, I know what you're talking about, man. I learned that just the other day in this video I was watching. So it's kind of, I'm at that point where things are kind of starting to make sense. I've still got a lot to learn, but it's starting to make sense. It's like, okay, I see why we do it this way now. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do. That's my day job. Ryan, botany is your weakest science, yeah? Named my man cave Al Bundy. Do you sit there like with your hands in the front of your pants? The modern Napoleon, I call it.
A few times. You want the animals out of the gym? Extinct? That why you hired me?
You learn everything soon.
I mean, it makes no sense.
Wisconsin, okay.
Middle of Pacifica.
Met a cat from Minnesota today, and I was like, immediately I could tell, like, Minnesota. Like, oh, hey, what's up, man?
They're trying to provoke you? Make you do something stupid?
We got to talking about being out of state. He caught my Texas accent. I caught his Minnesota accent.
Maybe more.
Like, wow, man, you're a long way from home. How the hell did you end up here?
You sit.
I came to Colorado to get away from the heat, and he came for hotter weather. Anyway.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
Sanju-sama! Welcome, Sanju-sama!
Well, at least he's
Al Bundy was supposed to be portrayed as a poor man. Yeah, right, but they've got this massive, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage home. Yeah, definitely like upper middle class house. Yeah, and he's, I'm sorry, what, a shoe salesman? Hogwarts, I love it. Plaque and everything. That's great. 8-bit is very likely either working on one of her cosplay builds or working on the office, the project room where she does her cosplay builds, because she's kind of setting it up to be like a permanent workspace for like a workshop for her cosplay.
Why not send your own goons to the gym?
This not our way.
Nice place and great beer. Yeah, he was a bad shoe salesman. Yeah, he wasn't making much commission. He wasn't getting many sales.
Your calm shaman, it is Victor?
Probably. You know what? Fuck no. Okay.
That at all relevant? Or just a cheap scare tactic?
I need you to be able. I need no. This chip. It have no signature. What is it?
It's where I store my porn of your mom from when she was younger.
Chip's why I'm here. Why I want a word with Brigitte. Doesn't look at all familiar.
It should. Why? I see only it is damaged.
Got a bullet to the brain. Hasn't worked since, that's how.
I love Johnny's like, yeah, that was a good line. Let's go ahead and assume we have the job.
It's inside. What do I do?
The camionette.
I'm sorry, what? What'd you call me?
203507.
You know, interesting thing about, God, what's his name? I'm sorry, the guy that plays Al Bundy. What's his real name? Ed? Fuck, I can't think of his real name. This is useless information. You probably don't care anyway, but he's actually like a black belt in jujitsu, man. He's like actually pretty badass in jujitsu.
Tech looks pretty advanced. Doesn't scream meathead to me.
They watch it very close.
Yeah.
Placide. Batman Kelly a descend encore.
Ferme porte là.
Ed O'Neill. Yeah, Ed O'Neill. That's right. He's actually a really good actor. I don't know if you've seen, I think he's been in a couple of movies where he like actually played a serious role. He's actually a really good actor.
Time for a break.
And apparently fucking badass in jujitsu.
They will manage fine. You focus.
You
Animals
focus.
aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them.
Your face.
Someone with a van
Focus.
full of Netrunner tech. And that's where I come in.
Did he really? He actually played for like an actual team?
Hide from all
Okay.
eyes. Only see the situation.
I mean, that would kind of track with like the character being like a washed out football player.
You are my vessel now. To Agua, I see what you see. Hear what you hear. I will guide you to GIM.
Another voice in your head.
Yeah, right. That's what I was just thinking. It's like a fucking party in here.
Oh, aim to keep an eye on me. Shows trust.
Almost like real life.
All right. Anything else I should know?
Find our people near Mall. They will show you how to get inside the
Rhett playing around with Nightbot. Try exclamation point commands. I think that should take you to a list of all the commands that we have set up for Nightbot.
Me in front of Brigitte, right?
Yes. Sooty at end of the
Okay.
Go down. My people will.
Currently, I am drinking. I don't know which whiskey this is. It's probably just Benchmark. So drinking some Benchmark whiskey, and this is just ice water. Ice water with a stainless steel straw, I think, so it stays cold and we can reuse it. Because I'm kind of big on using either like reusable water bottles or like reusable straws and stuff. I don't like to use like single-use plastic water bottles and single-use plastic straws and stuff, especially at home. Ah, Miss Southern Lady 76 has joined the chat. Good evening. Thank you, ma'am. How are you? Digital Degenerate. I don't even know who that is, but he was the congressman with the funny hair during the 90s. I don't care about this guy. Bye. Time to go. No, shut up. Time to go.
Are you?
Shut up, shut up, shut up. So I was really hoping to show off some quick hacks. Tear some shit up. And we're like an hour in and haven't done any of that.
Mm-hmm. Seems so.
Oh yeah, here we go. This mission has been incredibly boring so far. How long are we even going? How far is it? 550. Okay, let's get out to the street and call the bike, and we'll go from there. I haven't purchased any vehicles yet. I've gone through literally hundreds of thousands of credits. Probably spent about 500,000 credits just over the weekend buying cyberdeck hacks. I'm sorry, buying cyberware, upgrading to tier 5 cyberware, and also buying weapon mods like I was talking about to get my weapons fully customized. Sorry. Focusing on too many things at once. It's funny driving the bike in this game. It handles just enough like the drifter bike in Days Gone that it feels familiar, but also different enough that I constantly fuck it up. It's like, oh yeah, it's not the drifter bike, man.
people. Talk with them.
Ooh, Red, you're getting dialed in with a compound bow, like an in real life compound bow? That's awesome. Oh shit, Obi-Wan Craig Noby. Craig, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, it's actually been a decent Monday. We were just talking about that earlier. Stream's been, I'll admit, a bit slow. We've been chatting quite a bit, but I haven't done shit in this game. I've just started a story mission, and it's just a bunch of talking. I was really hoping to get out and tear some shit up. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to shoot a longbow. I had an actual, like, 6-foot tall Old English longbow with a fucking 80-pound draw on it. There were no pulleys on that. It was all just 80-pound draw, man.
UV?
I got pretty good with it over time. I got where I could get all of my arrows would hit the target, at least like somewhere within the ring. You know, if you're using like a classic bullseye ring thingy, I would at least have them in the target pretty much all the time.
Know the way in?
But not always exactly where I wanted them.
Yeah. Garage in the back.
Nice. Yeah, it just takes practice, man. Stick with it.
Anything
Right on.
happen
Hey, Red, it was good to see you, man. Thank you for being here.
Since we are here,
Have a good evening.
all quiet.
See you around.
No one in, no one out?
Well, they went out for supplies once.
Oh. Okay.
Get to work.
Get to work on your mom, motherfucker. Anyway. Are we supposed to be killing folks? Is that what we're doing? Neat. I tend to be rather good at that. In video games. Calm down, FBI.
No such thing as too much, Master. Just keep looking.
Sounds like Maelstrom. Maybe not. Okay. Let's fuck some shit up. Just the three of them? Really? I see there are more further in. All right. Nope, you're by yourself. So if you use Sonic Shock first, you start with that and then follow up with something that's an instant kill, you will basically just delete them off the network. They're gone now and nobody knows. It's fucking nuts, man. Like, you can even get people that are standing side by side. As long as it's an instant kill. And then let's go ahead and do this guy the old-fashioned way. Yep. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. I've been having so much fun with the quick hack method of infiltration in this game. All right, let's make a quick save. That went pretty smoothly. Try not to fuck it up. Oh, that's right. We were crouch sprinting. I forgot we can do that now. I unlocked a skill that allows me to sprint even while crouched, which is pretty cool, but probably really hard on your hips and stuff.
And nothing, just sitting there looking.
Okay, I'm going to let my RAM recharge. I'm just going to hang on a sec, let that RAM recharge. I could activate the overclock ability, which allows you to use your health in place of RAM, which is pretty handy stuff. It's not at all necessary here. This is a pretty small group. I think we'll be okay. I'll just be patient for a moment and let it recharge. There we go. And so these guys in the back, this is a group of 2 to 3, looks like. You have 3 total. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to pop Contagion. That should take out all of them. Oh, I want to destroy the bike. I don't have enough RAM now. Shit. Overclock mode it is. Now let's destroy the bike. And that did not take them out. Okay, so let me show you these weapons. Done. Fucking nuts. I have to say, like, in out of pretty much every game I've played in the last probably 10 years, I would say this build, this character is pretty much the deadliest character that I've played. Like, as far as being able to just clear a building as quietly and or brutally as I choose. I haven't played anything else quite like this in probably the last 10 years, where your character is just so unbelievably badass. It's like there's no enemy in this game that stands a chance against this character. I mean, even the mechs and stuff, the mechs, I destroy them. One use of Sonic Shock and one use of, what's it called? Short Circuit that does extra damage versus robots and shit. One use of each of those abilities, quiet, instant kill on the fucking armored mechs and stuff. It's insane. Just fucking insane. All right, let's make a quick save and we'll push forward. Let's say hello to YAIM. What's up, YAIM? Welcome in. Oh, he never played Cyberpunk. I'm having a blast with it. I don't know if you heard me gushing about the method of attack that I've been using in this game, but it's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, Sanju-sama has a question. Do you have the mod or skill point that lets you use hacks through walls or whatever? Sort of. Let's have a look at the skill tree real quick. I'll be honest, I'm not that familiar with the skill tree. I haven't like really dug in yet. That would likely be here-ish. So what I have is you can use ping. When you have ping active, actually, there's a better way for me to show you this specifically. When you have ping, the quick hack called ping, that will now highlight devices and allow you to quick hack them through walls. So once I ping something, I can hack into cameras, take control of the camera. I can hack into a camera through the walls and take control of that camera and then issue quick hacks to enemies via the camera. So there's that. And then also, in addition to that, I have, sorry, the skill. This is one of the skills that lets you, if you are being tracked by a net runner, then you can hack that enemy through walls and obstacles. There's another skill that lets that hack then spread to any enemies connected to that net runner. But I don't, well, actually I have some extra skill points. I could get that one. But I don't currently have that skill. I find that's extremely situational. You really don't have many situations to actually use it. Because even with this skill, where I can see the net runner that is tracing you through walls, I still rarely ever actually fucking find them. So you got to find them to be able to hack them in order to spread the hacks to other people. That's the only two ways I know of in the current version. You have to use either ping to you highlight everything, and then you can hack objects like machines and stuff, electronics and machines. You can hack that kind of shit through walls. I don't think it's possible to apply quick hacks to people anymore. Let's see. I think that tech weapons, which I have, I'm sorry, I just punched the mic. I haven't spec'd into tech weapons at all. I believe it's the tech weapons that will shoot through walls. That is still a thing in the game. But I do have to admit, I don't know much about it simply because I don't use that build currently. I don't know much about the tech weapons and shooting through walls. Like, let's see. I might be able to show you here in a minute if I can actually find what I'm where I'm going and what I'm doing. If I can ping something, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Boy, if you don't jump up on that fucking shelf. Here we go.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
Ah, here we go. So here's, let me zoom in, please. Thank you. So here is just an object that I can ping off of, and I'll do that real quick, and that will show me everything around here that's connected to the network. And I don't see any machines. There should be cameras and shit. Like, yeah, there's a camera. Why was that not activated? Anyway, let me take control of the camera, and now I can use this to move through every camera in here and observe every person, every turret, everything in here. Oh, wow. Now, are these all enemies? Am I supposed to be taking out all of these? Wow, I should... Goddamn, should we just do, like, actual stealth and get through here quick and quiet? No, man, I don't know. Let's see what we can do. I'm actually kind of curious now. Yeah, Sanju-sama, that's actually how I used to play. Let me disconnect from this. I'll pause for a sec. That's actually how I used to play. The very first time that I played this game, it was pretty early, and I was having a great time, but it was still kind of a broken mess at the time. It was still pretty messy. So I just kind of quit playing and went on to other games. But the build that I had at that time was set up so that you use tech weapons. Like, I would be outside of the building half a block away, ping an antenna or something and highlight every enemy in the building and just shoot through the walls and pick them off with my sniper rifle, shooting through the walls from a block away, you know? And it's like, well, that's stealth, right? Nobody knew I was there. That counts as stealth, right? And then I would move in and maybe clean up anybody that was still left with the shotgun or something. I don't know if that is still a viable build or not, mostly just because I haven't spec'd into tech weapons on this playthrough. Cyber Gaming has entered the chat. Cyber Gaming, good evening. Okay, now let me try that again. Let me get back in the camera controls. Slide off to the side here. And let's get to work. We got some killing to do. We'll start by making this turret friendly. That should be fun. And it did nothing. Fascinating. Yeah, let's just start. Fuck it. Would you please zoom in? One thing that makes it a little bit difficult to cycle through the menu easily is the fact that up and down on the D-pad do both selecting your quick hacks and also zooming in and out when you don't have anything selected. So it's like you end up zooming in and out when you mean to switch through skills, and you end up switching through skills when you mean to zoom in and out. Just one of those little things. Oh, well, they've aggroed on the turret, and the turret has already died. Okay. It can be difficult to make it realize I am trying to I am trying to zoom in. There we go. We should have enough points now. Yeah, we can do a sonic shock and a system burnout. He's dead. Deleted. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to just be deleted, well, now you know. Oh, here's a couple of assholes. That's so satisfying. This is actually really similar to the build I had before, where I was using tech weapons to shoot through the walls and take everything out from outside the building. Because what I'm really doing right now, I'm still outside the building and just eliminating fools left and right. I have not even entered the compound yet, or I'm just barely inside the compound. Just working my way through it. Let's ping something, shall we? See if we can find some more bad guys. Okay, we've got more enemies in the structure. Okay. Let's switch camera angles a bit. Lots of cameras here. Maybe we can find... Oh, they're mostly all centered on the same fucking area, though. Ah, can we get to this person? We cannot. They're through a wall. So you can't hack the people through the walls unless it's like a net runner that has targeted you. But you can cycle through every camera. It's just a bouncer. He is wanted, though. He's got a bounty on him. Oh, you're out of there, bud. Oh, okay. So, Can you turn sodas into grenades? I don't know. Was that something you could do before? I don't know about that one. There we go. That should be sufficient now. Sonic shock, synapse burnout. Check it out. This person is standing right in front of them. I doubt that they will notice or even react. See, they don't even react. You just took that person out. They don't even react. It's insane. Let's activate overclock. We'll go ahead and wipe everybody else out real quick. We'll take this one out. Oh, somebody's tracing me now. Is it the robot? Oh, it might be harder to kill the robot than I thought. Wow, he's actually taking some fucking damage. Holy shit. My short circuit ability is like pretty fucking rad. Now other people are hunting for me too. This could be a problem. There we go. Finally got him. Shit, we had to use that, what, like 6 times? Good thing I had overclock active. Okay. I see somebody moving around up here. There's another one right here. Okay, we'll have to let that regenerate for a second. Oh, yeah, I think they actually fixed that one a long time ago. I remember what you're talking about now. There was a thing where you could like break down certain items and it was like worth more than it should have been. Most of the game has been reworked in that way. Pretty much everything has been rebalanced. Can I? Oh, I can't get to that guy, can I? I thought I had a shot at his feet for a second there, but it's too late now. Okay, well, we'll just keep working through the cameras, won't we? That's me. You can, is I have a thing installed that lets me, it kind of makes cameras not see me well. So that shimmering you're seeing right there, that's actually me not quite being picked up by the camera. So I can't see anybody else from the cameras. It may be about time to actually push in and start moving through myself. Yeah. Okay. I'm tired of flipping through cameras. Let's do this. Like save game since we've pretty much cleared the place. Hey, babe, you're not listening, are you? I hear her upstairs working. She may not have the stream up right now. I was about to go Ask her if she'd pour me some more whiskey. Oh, that's right, Senju-sama. To answer your question even more specifically, the way that grenades work now, they simply have charges and they're on a cooldown. I have a cyberware missile launcher installed in my arm, but if I go in and instead select one of the grenades, like something I've been having a lot of fun with actually is this recon grenade. You throw it out and it in like an 80-meter circle, 80-meter sphere, it will pull enemies in to investigate. So you can use it to group enemies up in an area. I've been digging that one, but this is like your standard frag grenade. So let's equip that real quick. And you see it says it has number 2 on it there. What that means is you have 2 uses of the grenade, and then it's on a cooldown. So rather than having like a pocket full of grenades of which you have 5 grenades and then you run out, so you craft more, it's actually they're just on a cooldown. You have, I think there are like skills and mods and stuff that can allow you to carry more grenades. There are skills and cyberware and stuff that make your grenades cool down faster. But for the most part, it's you have a couple uses of it and then it's on a cooldown. Tito, you're appreciating this type of gameplay now. Yeah, right on. I mean, honestly, I'm not being funny at all. Like, my build is the best. Obviously not. What I am saying, though, is like, I think that this stealth quick hack type playstyle is very genuine to the game, very genuine to the genre. And I really kind of feel like it's the way the game was intended to be played. Like especially with the recent rebalancing and stuff that they've done in 2.0, they have kind of made it where like quick hacks are fucking OP. Once you get up to a certain point. Like, I don't know why this fucking robot was so tough earlier. Usually, like I was saying, the armored mechs and stuff, I generally take those things out in one attack. One attack with short circuit, and they are dead. Or not dead, but destroyed. So there's still one guy up here. I'm going to have to do something about him. We'll get up there and take care of him in a minute. What the fuck is that? It's a cleaning machine. I was like, what kind of turret is that? Is that a missile turret? That's a fucking vacuum cleaner. Okay, I see that I have... I see. Okay, we have enemies above us. And then one above us right outside this door. So there's like another level that we haven't had access to yet. And even the cameras weren't giving me a good view of them. Oh, he's a badass. All right, so check this out. How much health does he? Oh, he's got 3 health bars. Okay. We should be okay with just Sonic Shock and 1 use of Synapse Burnout. That should delete him from the network, even though he's a badass. I check it out. Dead. Zap. Done. It's fucking insane. The robot did look like Chappie, didn't he? Yeah. Is that from the boxing robot movie? I don't remember now. I can't think of it. No, Chappie was something different, wasn't it? So how do we get up to this next... Oh, there they are. There are assholes up there. Give me something I can ping off of. There we go. Oh, there they are. Well, there are assholes right here and assholes over there sleeping. Well, about to ruin their day. Can you stealth kill people while they are prone? You cannot. Interesting. Okay. I figured you might get just like a kill prompt or something. Yeah, we should be okay. So it's mostly just Sonic Shock and then something that kills them instantly. Synapse Burnout is my favorite so far. It's very effective, does extremely high damage. It's you saw, I demonstrated a minute ago, the enemies that have a skull above them, I believe that means they're technically too high level for you or just extremely dangerous enemies. And you could see that he had 3 sections to his health bar. That's the most I've seen on a human enemy so far. And 1 use of Sonic shock, 1 use of synapse burnout, done. Okay, Rhett says, good night for real this time. All right, Rhett, we'll see, man. Yeah, 90 degrees to the bed, head hovering off the side. Yeah, I mean, I'm most comfortable that way. Yeah, Hugh was Hugh Jackman in both of those? Yeah, Real Steel, that's the one, yeah. I remember that one. I've seen that one. I don't think I ever saw the other one, Chappie. I'm familiar with it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Here we go. Now, what we have here is just these two. Yeah, all right. If I have, I have my max RAM. I should be able to do both of these in one go. No, not quite enough. Shit. Can we do? Nope, not just yet. Almost, maybe now? There we go. Now we have Synapse Burnout available. And she's still under the effect of the Sonic Shock, the silencing ability. So it was still a stealth kill. Fantastic. Now there's somebody over here. See, one more. No, I can only distract off of that. I want something I can ping off of. Ping. Where you at? Ah, we have at least two over here.
Look for the camionette.
I didn't ask you. And what the fuck is a camionette? Okay, we'll go ahead and use overclock because I do want to take both of these guys at once. Boop. Done. And then overclock will cool down here in a minute. It's got a relatively short cooldown on it. There are more assholes down there? Wow, let's just blow up this vehicle. Can we blow up the vehicle?
Okay, Van's in sight.
Oh, that's what we're looking for. Okay. I didn't know.
I bought, therefore I have. Join our membership.
Oh, here's the loot. Any other loot in here? Not really. Okay. Oh, why aim? Okay, what type of story is it? And what is your goal for the story? What is it to be used for? Is it a short story? Is it a for a grade? Is it? Yeah, give me some more specifics. Tell me some stuff. Yeah, what are the stories? What are we working on?
Whatever. She's got her ass planted in the theater right now anyway. Better there than here.
No.
Okay, at the van. But no sign of the runner.
I see what you see. No chatter. Now, interface with the van.
Interface with your mom. Right after I take that loot. All right, let's make a save game here. I'd say things have gone pretty fucking smoothly. We literally have not triggered one alarm one time. Okay. All those poor, now single-family households. Well, I hope they had good insurance.
Who is they?
Your mom.
Netwatch. They always out to fuck us.
Oh, okay, so it's to show an example of a good story, but not perfect. Interesting, okay.
So what's on me to do?
You must reach the agent. Easy now to find him. Look
Well, a good story will contain some level of conflict. Perhaps, one of the common themes in Days Gone is people who are in opposition to each other, but neither one of them is necessarily wrong, right? So there's those difficult decisions there. Like, let's just say, as an example, you have Schizo, who says, the Rippers are coming for us. They are a problem that's not going to go away. And you have Iron Mike, who says, well, the Rippers are still people, and we need all the people that we can get who are willing to help and work together and stuff. We need all the people who are still people. Neither one of those characters is necessarily wrong from a certain point of view. Schizo's idea of keeping the camp safe is, well, we just need to kill all the Rippers. And Iron Mike's idea of keeping the camp safe is keeping people safe. People working together. And neither one of them is necessarily wrong, but they both end up being in opposition to each other. So that's a common, fuck Schizo, by the way, that is a common theme that repeats multiple times throughout the game, pretty much until you get to Colonel Garrett at the end, who he's actually wrong because he's a, crazy psychopath, bloodthirsty psycho. But up to that point in the game, it's like, well, you're not really wrong. You just have opposing positions. So that's something you might toy around with. I don't want to mess with Netwatch.
Okay. So what do I do once I find him?
I will tell you.
Yeah. And you find that's a common theme that repeats throughout the game. Opposing... Oh, hello.
The animals be here soon. Pass to
opposing points of view that neither one is necessarily wrong. Kind of like when there's no wrong opinion, And, you can go into how Schizo, he's not necessarily wrong about the Rippers. Like I've said, not necessarily wrong about that, but he goes about it all wrong. He's being shady and going behind Iron Mike's back. Okay, now we may end up going loud, folks. Give me something I can ping off of. I thought I heard a mech somewhere nearby. I'm not picking anything up on the mini-map. Maybe I'm mistaken. I do have enemies here. Let's ping them. Okay. Got a handful of enemies on screen. No worry. Sonic Shock and Snaps Burnout it is, man.
What's going on?
Yes, I'm aware that I have company. I'm already working on it.
That bad, huh?
Oh, okay. They already know I'm there. That is interesting. That is not supposed to work that way. That motherfucker's fast. What are you... like humping the wall. Yeah, that's kind of weirding me out, home dog. I'm gonna need you to stop with that one. Anything. Give me something. Anything. Okay. You need a grenade, homeboy. You need a grenade. Now calm down. No idea what's going on here. He's stuck on that pillar and can't move. Is this a boss? This is a boss, isn't it? It's stuck on the wall. I have no idea what's happening. I didn't even know we were in a boss fight. What the hell is going on? Okay. I'm just... How are they not doing damage to themselves bashing into that wall like that, man? Yeah, look at the health bar, though. I know I've actually hit them a little bit, and it's not doing much damage. I have concerns. There we go. No damage. Okay. That's concerning. You were kind of weirding me out, homie. let's do some other stuff. Let's do like lots of stuff, shall we? Overheat do any good? There's some good damage over time. It's so funny. This fool has tripped out on the wall. Still taking damage from that fire. That was nice. Let's do some more of that. I'll double stack that one. And we'll apply some. I love how these smart rounds will track him around the corner like that, though. That is kick-ass. Oh, now we're now we're doing some damage. It's that overheat. Overheat is fucking him up. Her, I believe. Her. Let's apply a few more stacks of overheat. Yeah, overheat is doing the thing. Happy about that. I bet this was probably supposed to be like a really difficult boss fight. Let's go ahead and apply a bit of poison as well. That should do the trick. Bye. Nice meeting you. Fucking nuts. I'm going to save that because that's like, you can't get that lucky twice. Oh, that was too funny. I think she's had enough. Yeah. No. That way you're actually dead. That's better. Okay. That's fucking nuts, man. There's allegedly some loot here. Oh, I may not be able to go back that way. Some shit had been... Some of the shutters are closed and you can only go one direction. I kind of want to know how that boss fight would have played out for real. Like, had it really played out as the way it was intended. Because I'm pretty sure that's not what the devs intended for that boss fight. Hey, now that the shutters are open, can I go back this way and get that loot that was in here? No, it's all shut down. Okay, never mind. Oh, well. We tried.
Invade him. We need access to their data. Clear? You must first.
Proceed.
Okay, actually, I'm going to keep that out. Just in case.
Whoa, hey, easy.
What did you do?
Well, now we can talk in private. Just severed the connection to the rest of Pacifica. Gives us a little time. Let's go. Any deal has to come quick.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Jabber, jabber, you talk too much.
All right. Then let's hear it.
Had a Spectre on you, didn't you? Saw and heard all you did. You followed his orders. No idea what the Voodoo boys are paying you, but our pockets are deeper.
Not interested. Not a money job for me. Just need an in with my mom Brigitte, Voodoo chefin'.
Brigitte and her lapdog T. Neptune have been frozen several days now, ever since we shrouded their subnet with ice.
And you? Well, you were sent here to free them. Do you know why they didn't tell you everything? 'Cause you're a Ranyan. That's what they call outsiders brought in for special jobs, floor rags. When you're no longer needed, they chuck you. A fate for all Ranyans.
You're bluffing.
If you believe him, you don't have to shoot your way out. Interesting. Okay.
I see no reason why both of us shouldn't walk out of here alive.
Oh, want what's best for me? Altruism now part of the Netwatch mission.
You don't gotta like us to see we're better partners than the Voodoo boys.
That's, well, I don't know. Deal with the devil, you know.
Can't have much of a combo with her if you're dead.
Got anything to back that claim? But the Voodoos want to set me up.
Well, it's how they operate.
They
It's literally how they operate.
As soon as you handed over your link, slipped in the Spectre and a virus.
Talking as if he was there. He's working you. So obvious it hurts.
Asked for proof. Besides, I'd know.
That's so? Then please take a look. Run a system diagnostic.
How would she not have already done that? Anyway.
And? Nothing out of place. No trace of...
Do it again. Then cross-check the result against the first.
Yeah, Johnny Silverhand.
Identical, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's not a real scan, it's a copy.
What's your beef with the Voodoos?
Here's Johnny.
Behind the black wall we neutralized last year?
Want me to guess?
Or are you gonna tell me?
No one in Night City knows, outside of us. And no one wants to know. People imagine it as a great border wall, a one-time solution to protect humanity forever. Whereas, it's more like a torn-open trash bag taped over a busted window. And the Voodoo boys will not stop poking holes in the fucking thing.
I'll probably just end up shooting my way out anyway.
Guessing you've identified the Voodoo
Or hacking my way out.
So what if we have...
Is that hacking and slashing? Is that...
See me as a sly assassin, offing them one by one?
Please. Don't act like the corps who finance Netwatch don't farm out wet work. Let alone the armies they have at their beck and call.
Armies make too much noise. And the Voodoos are skittish as field mice.
Smell worse, too.
All right. What are you offering?
Duct tape solves everything now and in the future. Yeah, especially if you played Fallout 4. You know, duct tape is a necessary ingredient for crafting weapons and stuff.
They'll wake up like nothing ever happened. Not to worry. And all you gotta do is let us walk. With our data. Thoughts? Clock's flipping digits.
Why not?
I knew we'd have a meeting of the minds.
Can't believe you're falling for this shit.
Yeah, the body language is not convincing.
Good luck. Got a feeling we'll be seeing each other.
Okay, boss.
What the fuck, V? You are off net. I lose your eyes.
Brigitte and the other guy. Are they back?
Who told? Yes, Mama B is awake.
Perfect. Because I gotta talk to her.
And what of Netwatch?
Taken care of.
Look for my people at front.
Ammo.
Grand ceremony. Everything you want under one roof.
Yes.
Save game.
Wake up with a smile.
We are to take you to Placide.
I'll find him.
Sure.
I like that response as in no. I'll find him. All right. I actually think that's about it for tonight. I was going to shut it down a little bit early today. It has been a long day, and I'm kind of wore out. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm just having too much fucking fun with this game, guys. I can't get enough of this. It's kind of all I want to do, really. But anyway, let's see here real soon. Just after Halloween, we'll be doing, Dragon Age Veilguard. The new Dragon Age is coming out on Halloween. So I'll be playing that. That's my next game. I'm probably not going to get to finish, Cyberpunk, at least not on the live streams. I think Wednesday night, coming up Wednesday, will be my last episode of Cyberpunk, at least for a while. We may finish the playthrough later on, sometime in the future. But I can imagine once I start Dragon Age Inquisition, I'm sorry, another favorite. Once I start Dragon Age Veilguard, we're probably going to be on Dragon Age Veilguard for a little while. So I can imagine that's a big-ass game. And those kind of games, I usually like to do at least 2 playthroughs on them. So hopefully I'll get to put a good bit of time into that. Anyway, it's been a fucking blast. Happy Monday, everybody. I appreciate y'all spending your Monday evening with me. It's been a damn good time. And Claire will be streaming some more The Last of Us Part 1 tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mountain Time on the 8-Bit Terror channel. My links are broken. Sorry. 8-Bit Terror on YouTube. And shit, that's all I got, man. Hopefully I'll at least see y'all Friday for some more Days Gone. I'll be doing Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And that's it. I'm out. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.